Stoicism has radically changed my life for the better. When I first encountered this ancient Greek philosophy, I was impressed by how simple, yet profound and practical its core ideas and principles are. One distinctive feature of this philosophy is that anyone, regardless of their beliefs and social standing, can effectively apply Stoicism. A compelling proof of this fact is that Stoics came from entirely different segments of society, including the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, Senator Lucius Seneca, merchant Zeno, and even a slave, Epictetus. In this video, I will share with you the 7 key ideas of Stoics, and you can start practicing them today. With the right approach, they are bound to elevate the quality of your life to a new level. Enjoy watching. The first idea is the dichotomy of control. Epictetus teaches us that the main task in life is to distinguish and divide events into 2 categories: those we have full control over and those we cannot influence, no matter how much we desire. For example, if your flight is delayed due to bad weather, no amount of yelling at airline representatives will change the circumstances. Epictetus advises not to waste attention on something beyond our control, as it only consumes our time and energy without leading to any positive outcome. The next idea is concerning the concern for others' opinions. Marcus Aurelius emphasized that, more often than not, we value others' opinions more than our own. Despite our best efforts, it's impossible to please everyone, and that's okay. When faced with challenging moments, it's crucial to remember that each person has their own perspective, and it's not worth exerting effort trying to please everyone. As Aristotle said, one who befriends everyone is a friend to no one. The internalization of goals is no less important than the destination it leads to. It's crucial not to become overly attached to the outcome. For instance, a situation over which we have partial control is a job promotion. Imagine someone is up for a promotion, and soon their position will be vacant. Your desire and approach to work are entirely within your control, but unfortunately, not everything in this situation depends on you. Someone else might be simply better or smarter. The director may want to appoint a relative, or your charming colleague may catch the eye of your supervisor and get the promotion. If your goal is external, driven by the desire to obtain the position at any cost, failure will result in disappointment and pain. It's wiser to internalize the goal, meaning to set an internally focused objective, to work diligently and effectively. With such a goal, you can work much more efficiently, since you don't have to worry about potential competitors or check if your attractive colleague is following your boss on Instagram. Frustration and disappointment will be avoided, even if the promotion doesn't materialize. Next is the enemy within. There's hardly any philosophical doctrine that doesn't acknowledge this fact, and Stoicism is no exception. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." It refers to excessive self-importance, toxic self-love, and the belief that someone is inherently superior and entitled to more than others. On the flip side, it's the poisonous force that makes genuine teamwork impossible. Compassion, vulnerability, and love are crucial. Stoics constantly ask themselves, for what purpose am I doing this? What is my interest? Am I doing it with a pure heart, or only to feel superior to others as fuel for my self-esteem? Stoicism emphasizes the idea that we are not special, and the entire world doesn't revolve around each of us. Acting in denial of this truth inevitably leads to pain and disappointment sooner or later. Attempting to elevate oneself above others, you construct a pyramid for your ego, which ultimately becomes a prison. The summit of the pyramid is always a point where you can only stand motionless, devoid of any freedom. When you release the insatiable need for superiority, the pyramid you've built over the years will collapse. Only then will you truly become free. Negative visualization is a key concept. Many people are unhappy because they are insatiable, putting considerable effort into obtaining their desires only to lose interest once acquired. Rather than bringing the anticipated satisfaction, possessions quickly lose their allure, prompting the pursuit of the next goal. This endless chase is known as hedonistic adaptation. The shortest path to happiness, as recognized by those contemplating the mechanics of desires, is to learn to want what you already have. A simple and undoubtedly valid piece of advice. However, the challenge lies in applying it practically. Stoics had an answer. They suggested periodically imagining the loss of what is dear to you. For instance, envision your wife leaving you, your car being stolen, or losing your job. By doing so, Stoics believed one would come to appreciate the things they already possess. It's crucial to remember that nothing in the world is permanent or eternal. Everything we have is borrowed from fate, which can take anything back without permission or warning. Thus, we should love and cherish everything we have, including our loved ones. We must always be aware that nothing is guaranteed, not even prolonged interaction with those close to us. Taking periodic breaks to reflect on the inevitable end of these joys can enhance our appreciation and gratitude for what we already possess. This exercise, known as negative visualization, helps us value and be grateful for what we have and enhances our resilience to life's challenges, given that not everything in our lives is within our control. Unforeseen difficulties can ambush us at the moments when we least expect them. However, regularly envisioning the worst-case scenario, regardless of what life throws at us, enables us to cope with it. Keeping a journal, disguised as self-analysis, offers a unique advantage: the ability to record and track our thoughts. Studies have shown that this practice brings many benefits, including reducing anxiety, improving self-awareness, boosting mood, enhancing creativity, and improving social skills. Therefore, at the end of each day, reflect and record your results, following your own journaling rules. It is recommended to answer 2 questions. What good did I do today? And what could I do better? Amor fati, or love your fate, a metaphor proposed by Marcus Aurelius, suggests perceiving obstacles and adversities as fuel for your life's energy, similar to how fire intensifies when faced with obstacles. Move forward without complaining about fate, without focusing on difficulties. Regard them as fuel for the fire of your life. The principle of amor fati asserts that no event or circumstance can slow you down or destroy you. Your life always moves in the direction you have chosen, despite external events in a world of variability and polarity. There is always the opportunity to control your attitude toward surrounding events. As Viktor Frankl, a survivor of concentration camps, once said, "Everything can be taken away from a person except one thing, the last of human freedoms: to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Regardless of the situation you find yourself in, you can decide how to respond, choose your path, and move forward, not allowing the flame within you to extinguish." The past 2 years have once again reminded us of 2 things: that life is short, and unfortunately, death is inevitable. By consciously living our lives, understanding the importance of each second we have, life is never too short. Memento mori, meaning remember that you must die, returns everything into a new perspective, making each second more valuable and helping us comprehend what truly matters in our lives. Every day, remind yourself that your time on earth is limited, and each second becomes more precious. Don't waste it on things you dislike, caring about trivial matters, or trying to impress others. In conclusion, Stoicism can be summarized in a few sentences. Focus on what you can control, accept what you cannot change, cherish every second of your life, love your fate, and value your loved ones. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. It genuinely helps the channel grow. Goodbye, and until our next meeting.